What's happening, folks? It's Unhost meow, and today's a little different video. I'm gonna call it Unhost inaccurately. No, accurately. Okay, I'll do the in with a bracket. Inaccurately describes the new sounds in Minecraft. Well, you already know that. I've already put the title. It's like, all right, let's get on with it. As some of you may or may not know, the sounds in Minecraft are really freaking loud, so I'm going to try my best to not use any bad words or any bad language, I guess. Any sexual innuendos. It's going to be super hard, but yeah, I'll try. The sound is at 100%, which is really loud for YouTube, especially if you got your sound settings on the max setting. And let's test it out real quick. Let's start with walking on sand. Why not? Alright, have you guys ever played Ace of Spades? It's that new game with the shovel and that kind of stuff. It's like a first-person shooter Minecraft. When you dig with the shovel, that's exactly what this sounds like. Or maybe somebody with really dry hands trying to snap that needs some lotion. Alright, let's try placing sand. Alright, I don't know if you guys know what typewriters sound like, but you know whenever the line ends and they gotta push the thing over, it sounds like that, but it's broken. But like it doesn't work, you know, it's like a malfunctioned one. I guess. Actually, maybe it's like the sound that might be what it sounds like when you pull a tooth out and everything comes out, but it's broken. What? Alright, well, let's move on to gravel now. Gravel, here it goes. I told you guys I'm going to try as hard as I can to stay away from the nasty stuff. I'll try. Just give me a second to think about this one. Oh, I can't do this. It sounds like someone taking a dump in a bag, and someone just happened to run over it with a garbage truck. Yeah. Well, it might be a tractor trailer. And at the very end of one of them, it sounds like someone's opening a fence gate. You hear that? I don't know. Whatever. I think you'll know what I mean by the garbage truck the poop being run over by a garbage truck if you place them really fast. It's like it's in a row. The bag still has a little bit of air in it, but it was ziplocked, so there's like some air in it, and it just kind of leaks out. So it's like a fart, but it's not coming out of a human. Well, let's start walking on this stuff. Man, this one's got to be just as bad. Okay, so try to visualize this. You're outside of your house, and you've got neighbors that have a dog, and that dog poops on your lawn sometimes. But this week he pooped on it a lot. So you step in the dog poop, but then your next step that you take is also dog poop, and you can't stop missing it. Like you keep walking on the wrong spots, just over and over. Walking on dog poop, and it's the morning, so there's dew on the ground, like on the grass, and some of that dew has made its way onto the poop. I think I nailed it on the head with that one. You gotta admit. All right, well let's try placing stone now. Okay, well let's be honest for just a little bit. I guess I'm gonna have to go with what it doesn't sound like. It does not sound like you're placing a big giant piece of stone that is probably just as big, if not bigger, than the entire volume of your body, which is what these are. It's ridiculous. No. I think I've got it. What this sounds like is somebody firing a gun, but they're about I'd say about a mile and a half, 2 miles. If you aren't familiar with the metric system, and you're from the U.S., miles. It's about 2 miles away. You know what I'm saying? It's just that little. Well, not that. That was the damn gravel. But yeah, like they're far away. They fired a gun, and you don't know about it, so you don't know whether you should call the police or not. And you're not even sure if it's a gun in the first place. But it is a gun, and someone died because you didn't call the police. But this is what it sounds like. It's exactly what it is. Well, let's move on to wood. Placing wood. I'm pretty sure this is the same for both the planks and the wood. But yeah, let's see. Oh, that's easy. That is a Minecraft player that has neglected to pretty much eat healthy, and he was addicted to World of Warcraft before, but now he's not. He's onto Minecraft, bigger and better things, and he's walking around on his wood floor. It's not very expensive. He doesn't make much money, but he is chubby. That's just give him the benefit of the doubt there. But he's walking around, and this is each of his footsteps. And the wood's a little old, maybe 4 or 5 years old, and it's getting a little creaky. You hear that? Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Mr. Minecraft player. Yeah. These are the same. That wasn't racist, was it? Yeah. Same with the bookshelves. I think they're about the same sound, but hear me out on this. What do you think C418 was thinking when he put a separate sound to bookshelves? Like, oh, that original sound, that does not sound like a bookshelf. That bookshelf needed sound. Yeah. Well, let's walk on the stuff now. Oh man, oh, that one's easy. The same Minecraft player. His brother is addicted to Minecraft, but he has a little trouble putting on weight, and he weighs about 90 pounds, I'd say. And he likes to dress up as a woman, so he's got high heels on, but he does weigh a lot less than his brother. And he's very daintily walking around. I like that word, daintily. Well, here's another one I'm kind of confused about. Okay, that's the glass. That's just another one that I think C418 was sitting there and just thinking to himself, like, yeah, that doesn't sound like glass. That's for sure. This does. I just want to know: is there something wrong with my ears? Am I wrong here? Am I in the wrong? Help me out right now. I need to know if I need to schedule an appointment for my optometrist, the doctor that works in my ears. Let me know. Am I in the wrong? Am I not right by saying that? By saying that is not the sound of glass. Well, it's time for leaves. Let's see what these guys sound like. It's a tricky one. I think I've got it. It took me a while to think about it, but when you get finished kind of eating a snack that's in a bag, like some chips, yeah, like some Doritos or something, and you get finished, but the best part's still there, the crumbs and stuff, yeah, all that, just shake it up a little bit, you got the sound of leaves, baby. Now it is time for ladder placement. Alright, see how they sound. Ooh, ouch. I think I know this one right off the bat. I know you guys remember my Minecraft friend that is a little overweight. Well, after he's had a few wine coolers, this is him walking around in the same house, same floors, all that, and he's having a rough time. He's got a couple wrenches in his pocket, and in his other pocket he's got some Mexican pesos, but they're not real. They're fake. Someone made them out of heavy wood. Heavy wood pesos. I gotta stop drinking. Well, let's try out some wool now. It sounds a lot like the old wool, except for this wool. It rained the night before on the farm that the sheep are raised from. The sheep's coat got very damp. and it was actually acid rain. Um, yeah, yeah, acid rain got all caught up in their fur and stuff, and the guy that cut the sheep, sheared the sheep, he had a really rough time bringing all the load back to his cabin, and unloading his bag of wool, because it was so heavy. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's got to be it. Let's go back to gravel real quick. There's another sound whenever you break it. Yeah, it's that. Okay, yeah, this one's another easy one to get. This one's gonna be the Yahtzee factory in a GB Dub, Maryland. I'm pretty sure that's where it's at. The Yahtzee factory. There's one guy that strictly works on the dice, and he's just about to quit his job, so he sets the dice to fall out of the container that they're in, and well, that machine isn't very stable. So this is the sound of his boss walking up to him, and the machine dropping all of the dice on the ground, while his boss comes up and says, "You're fired." Yeah, and that little crisp sound at the very end, that is the coworker. He has his contract in his hands. He doesn't even know how he got it, but he rips it right in front of the guy's face, like ha, ha, shh. Yeah. Here's another one of those where I'd rather talk about what it doesn't sound like. This does not sound like placing TNT. Look at these things. These things are pretty big. They're about to do some damage. These things are about to blow up your life. It is going to end your life. And placing them sounds like this? Oh, give me a break, man. What this sounds like is somebody just broke some small twigs off of a tree because they've got a bonfire going, and they've for some reason they've got salt in their hands as well, and they throw all that on a fire. How can you not hear that? So iron bars have changed a little bit too, and they've got their own distinct sound, but some of them have the same characteristics. Here it is. I don't know. Just as a wild guess, I'm gonna say that this guy is a math teacher and he uses a chalkboard. I know that not many people use a chalkboard anymore, but this guy does, and he's writing an equation for the class, and he has to write a decimal for the full number, the whole number. This is the sound of him writing that decimal on a chalkboard. It's actually an oversized piece of chalk. It is like a prank piece of chalk. Like, it's supposed to be funny, but he really uses it, you know. Time to hear what those squids sound like underwater. Aww. Well, yeah, I mean, it sounds like a baby taking its first bath. And the mother splashes it in the eyes, but it's still got shampoo in its hair. So this is the baby thrashing about because the mother had just unintentionally blinded her baby. Yeah, that's what the squid is. Yep, that is somebody smoking a bong. Pass the green, man. What? Okay, now let's try pigs running around. Well, you guys know those old movies, or you guys might even do it in the real world. Stop, shut up, I am trying to film. Those old movies, whenever... Excuse me. Whenever they'd have those little paddles where they would hit the mats and get the dirt off of them, like smacking that mat. I mean, it's not very hard, kind of hard, you know. There's still some dust left in there, but that's what a pig's running around sounds like. Just somebody repeatedly hitting that, I guess, whatever. Yeah. Time for Spider walking around. What do you sound like? Oh my god, that is nasty. Ooh. Okay, so if Shrek ever got a runny nose, uh, I'm pretty sure he's got a big nose. That's what it sounds like if the snot is dripping out, in cartoon form. Okay, no, that sounds like centipedes having sex now. Now let's try to hear a chicken walking around. Really? Really? Okay, well, do you guys know how humans, you have midgets, and I don't think chickens do. They might, but take that midget chicken and don't feed it for its whole life, and it's a baby all its life too because you haven't fed it. It doesn't grow. Uh, that's what that sounds like, and its legs have been reduced to no toes, so it's just the stubs walking around on college-ruled notebook paper. What the fuck? Yeah, so that's one of the new Enderman sounds, and I think that one sounds kind of like it's a guy with asthma or bronchitis, and he's got some problems with breathing, but he's definitely taking a dump, and he is trying to force that baby out while at the same time he's trying to breathe. Oh, and he's also possessed by the devil. So let's take a second to listen to the cow noises. Do you guys know that old joke, interrupting cow? Like, knock knock, who's there? Interrupting cow, interrupting. That's what this sounds like. Except for, bitch, you got interrupted. Yep. Yeah, that little breathing noise there. That's asking Darth Vader a question, a math question, an algebra question, a trigonometric question that he doesn't know the answer to right off the bat, so he's got to think about it, and he hates you for asking him that question because it's so hard. So he just goes. Now let's listen to them walk around for a second. Oh, you dancing, baby. That sounds like the fucking epic heartbeat of a damn beluga whale. Alright, well, let's listen to zombie pigments walking around. Shut up. Ew! Alright, well, you guys know what an ingrown hair is. It's when a hair grows back into your skin. But this time, the ingrown... Shut up. That ingrown hair is actually on a giant boil that is filled with pus. And you pull it out, and it pops at the same time you pull it out. So, that was disgusting. Well, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the ride. That is going to be part 1 of my my new Minecraft sounds. I guess I'll make it into a series. Why not? You know what? There's a lot of different sounds. Why not? Next episode, I'll be testing stuff like the flint and tinder. I'll tell you exactly what I think that sounds like, as well as torches and all that other shit that I missed. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all had a good time. I hope you had a chuckle or two. But yeah, I know I can be very alternative with my comedy sometimes. So yeah. Much love, guys. Y'all have a good one. Adios.